name is Karin. I'm from Pilates for Everyone. I'm sitting here with Lorraine Huber. She's a free skier from Austria and Australia. And we've just gone through some core and flexibility and strengthening exercises here. And Lorraine, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Yeah, I can, sure. I'm a professional free skier. So for a lot of Australians, they might know what that means, but basically it's a snow sport on skis, and we move off-piste, so natural ski and terrain, and yeah, we basically just try and find the most creative way from the top to the bottom of the mountain while incorporating like really fun things like jumping over cliffs or cornices or some natural features.
Okay. Wow, that sounds pretty good. How many years have you been skiing?
Well, I did grow up in Austria, and I started skiing at the age of 3. So that sounds, that's pretty normal for an Austrian to start skiing at 3 or 4 years of age. And I was lucky enough to grow up in a ski resort, which is called Lech. And yeah, the first lift was only 100 metres away. So, and my dad was a ski instructor, so I really had all perfect conditions to develop as a skier.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How long do you think you can see yourself skiing for?
Oh look, I definitely want to ski as long as I can. I have taught people who ski still at the age of 80 and do it quite well. Wow. And I think it's very difficult to start learning maybe at that age.
Yeah.
But if you have the technique, I think you can, and the fitness and flexibility and strength, I think you can ski for a very long time.
Yeah. So, what is your fitness goal?
Well, I'm competing in the Freeride World Tour, which is like the world tour for my sport, and it's the absolute top level. So to be able to meet those goals that I have, which is to win it, I need to be as strong as I possibly can, and really powerful, and also flexible, and just so I can recover quickly. And the main goal is also to just prevent injury, because injury is always massive setbacks. So, yeah.
Okay, pretty big goal.
They're big goals, but it is a big goal, but that's what I'm going for. And, I'm spending all my year aiming for it, so I think it's achievable.
That sounds good. So how does your training schedule look like? Is it different off-season to on-season?
Yeah, it is. Well, I've been training now for a couple of months already, so the 3, 4, 5 months leading up to the season are really, really important. I'm doing a max amount of training, starting just with general strength, and then you're getting more ski-specific strength or sport-specific strength, and then you go into plyometrics and power. And then during the season, I don't have as much time to still be training in the gym, so I'm just doing maintenance sessions 2, max 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And then after the season, I do a lot of cardio, like May, June, just cardio. And I usually try to keep that as far away from my competitive season as I can. And then I get to have just a month off where I just like to go surfing here and then back on snow in New Zealand, ski as much as I can, and trying new tricks and that kind of thing. Also getting on the trampoline or doing something new like skateboarding, something that scares me, for example, is always good training as well.
Wow. So the exercises that I've taken you through, how do you see that they could help you reach your goal?
Well, it's especially if you're used to training in the gym. A lot of trainers in the gym get you to do the exercise and maximum power and maximum repetitions, and I think Pilates is really good, and your session, in terms of coming inwards and really concentrating on what's going inside the body and the little muscles that are very important that we tend to forget, like the transverse abdomen and that kind of thing. So I think if you bring it back to basics and do it really well and properly, you can be much more efficient, and you're doing your posture a favour as well. So I think that's where Pilates is really good. Not maximum sound and music and go for it, just try and really go within a bit more and see what's going on in your body.
And need a bit more control, maybe.
That's it, exactly, control. So that's what Pilates has brought me, is actually the control component as well.
Alright. Just apart from skiers, who else do you think would benefit from doing core and back and basically Pilates and flexibility exercises.
I really believe everyone, from the office worker who's sitting in front of their computer all day typing or just being quite mobile, to like sports people, I really think everyone needs to have a strong core to avoid maybe later problems with back or hips, or everyone has some kind of thing that they're complaining about. I think everyone can benefit from it.
Yeah. We all develop sometimes poor postural habits through work or sports even. So you're right. I think too that definitely everyone will benefit from it in some way.
Yeah, and everyone can do it as well.
Yeah. And apart from core strength, how much do you think you would benefit from increasing your flexibility? And is that something that you work on a lot as well?
Yes, it is, and it's a bit of an area where I'm always trying to do more, because I do have tight hamstrings and calves, and I find that skiing generally really does tighten your muscles. So I think you have to do a lot of work there to counteract that, and I think if you're flexible you can really prevent injury as well.
Yeah.
So I think flexibility and strength are equally important.
So how much time would you say after a training session would you spend on flexibility?
Well, I definitely would spend at least 20 minutes after skiing or after a gym training session. And I also try and do some recovery, which I didn't used to do, but I'm really planning recovery time into my program now, which is, for example, spinning on the bike for 20 minutes, or doing some aqua recovery stuff, or swimming, or going to sauna, hot tub, that kind of thing, which is really nice too.
Okay. So, in general, what do you think a balanced program should consist of?
Well, I think for general fitness you can't go past cardio. So I think jogging is a great thing to do, because you don't need any special equipment except your runners, and you can do it everywhere. And you're using arms and legs, so I think jogging is pretty hard to beat in terms of cardio. And core, I see kind of as a separate part, and then more strengthening of legs and glutes and upper body and flexibility. Those things. And I like also doing sports that are very technical and have a lot of coordination, but that's just, I don't know if it's like a necessary part of it, but it's something I really enjoy doing. So it doesn't just feel like training, it feels like actual sport. That's really fun to do. Well,
thanks for taking the time for me to going through the exercises with you. It's been a great pleasure, and I've given you my book that you can continue reading about and learning a little bit more about Pilates. And is there anything else that you'd like to share?
Well, you mentioned your book, and I find it is important to read a little bit about the background of Pilates and the main points, and to get a bit of that theoretical understanding. So I found your book really helpful there. And when I go back to Austria, I won't be able to have continual training sessions with you. So I've got your DVD too, so I'll be working off that, because sometimes it's just nice not to have to think too much, and I can just chuck the DVD in and then do my training program.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Lorraine, and good luck with your fitness goals and what you get up to in the future. And I look forward to also doing updates with you, even if it's over the net, if you watch the exercises that I put on YouTube, or even you might want to sign up and get on to when I'm launching my training, the membership site, which I will help people go through basically what we've been going through, basic Pilates and also just general fitness. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.